Hey guys, Silly Tuck here. Welcome back to another episode of ECW Extreme Championship Wrestling. I apologize there was no episode yesterday. I had some people around, over, you know what I mean? And I couldn't get a spot to record. So, yeah, that wasn't great. Because I booked this yesterday. I just didn't have the time to actually sit down and record it. But that's not what's important. What's important is that tonight we're going to get the fallout of ECW Guilty as Charged, our first pay-per-view in this series, and the first pay-per-view for ECW in the year 1998. Shane Douglas retained his ECW championship against the Sandman. The FBI successfully retained their ECW World Tag Team Championships against the Gangstonators. And Tazz defeated Tazz and Credible in a non-title match. So let's see the fallout here of Guilty as Charged. I don't know why I was about to say E something. I guess ECW Guilty as Charged. Something actually I forgot to add. We saw Rob Van Dam make a very strange announcement. He came out and he talked about how he has to beat Dreamer before he moves on, or he wishes to beat Dreamer. We're not too sure, but hopefully some of these details are smoothed out in today's episode. I don't know at this point, to be honest. Just do the thing. We're in Hammerstein, of course. Let's run the show. So, we're opening up the show with Shane Douglas in the ring with the rest of the Triple Threat. Douglas says, last night, I don't know, at Guilty as Charged, I beat the Sandman, and I successfully retained my ECW championship. And as you can see right here over my shoulder, I am still ECW World Champion. And I am the franchise forever of this company. Now, you know, Sandman, some people would have thought that you might have had a shot last night, but we all know deep down in our hearts you had no chance. Because you were going one-on-one with the world champion, with the franchise, Shane Douglas. So, Sandman, don't feel bad, don't feel sad. And then Bam Bigelow walks out onto the, stage. And Douglas is like, oh, fuck. You? I have to deal with you? Bam Bam says, listen, Douglas, as somebody who knows you well, I know that you're always going to find a way to run your mouth, even if you had lost to the Sandman at Guilty as Charged, you'd be out here running your mouth, talking about how it was a one-off lucky shot. But Shane, let's be honest, I did you a favor last night. The Sandman did you a favor last night. See, the Sandman asked me not to get involved. We all know that deep down the Sandman could never beat you, Shane. We know that. You're above what the Sandman does. I'm above what the Sandman does. And I mean no disrespect to the Sandman when I say that, but it takes a little more than just punches and kicks and smacking people with a cane in order to become champion. But now, Douglas, there's only one thing on my mind, and it's not helping the Sandman, it's not hurting the Sandman, it has nothing to do with the Sandman, it doesn't have anything to do with Candido, Storm, Tazz, the FBI, Francine, Dawn Marie, anybody else. It stands between me and you. And Douglas, I'm going to take that championship from you. Because now it's my turn. And I'm not going to fuck it up. So Bam Bigelow has returned from his weird kind of hiatus-y type thing. Really, we haven't properly seen Bam, properly heard from Bam since the night of November to Remember, in which Shane Douglas did indeed defeat him. So it's good to have him back, I guess. He did attack Douglas in that match with the Sandman a little while ago, as he mentioned, but Bam clearly stating that he is no friend of the Sandman's. Really degrading the style of the Sandman. Really a style that's quite prevalent here in ECW. You know, it'd be interesting to see how that gets over with the boys in the back, if you will. But yeah, Bam's back, and he's laid down a challenge to the ECW World Champion. So Lance Storm defeats Darren Drozdov in about 14-14 by submission with Canadian Maple Leaf. This really is a one-sided match. Storm, basically anytime Droz gets near Storm, in terms of technical ability, in terms of technical mastercraft, in terms of just the pure skill that's being shown off, Storm kicks it to another level. So, whatever, Storm starts out with some basic stuff, thinking, oh yeah, this Drozdov guy, he can't hang with me. Just does some basic headlock type things. And Drozdov fights out, so fine. Storm ups it a little bit, starts to work the arm. Drozdov counters it to his credit. Storm says, okay, starts to work both arms, and Drozdov was once again able to get out. So Storm flicks the switch again and just begins to work over Drozdov's entire body in a really rabid, fast-paced, technical exhibition kind of his own skills. Mixed in with a couple fast-moving strikes. We know he loves that super kick, the Rusev kick type deal, if you will. And it allows Lance Storm to work down Drozdov, lock in that Canadian Maple Leaf, and make him tap out in about 4 minutes. So pretty quick match. Droz showing off a little bit of what he can do, but no match for the technically superior Lance Storm. Backstage, we see Steve Corino, and he bursts into Paul Heyman's office, and Paul Heyman, it's like, what the fuck's going on right now? Corino says, Heyman, what the hell is going on? What the hell is going on around here? And Heyman's like, what? What? And he's like, what are you talking about, Steve? What do you mean? Corino says, the damn weapons! The weapons that those animals are using! The ones that they're using out there when we're having matches, when I'm trying to have classic matches. And Heyman's like, fam, you do know this is ECW, right? Like, Extreme's in the name, dude. Corino proceeds to say, listen here, Heyman. You're the one who outreached to me. I expect to be treated like a star. I don't want to be wrestling with bloodthirsty scum. I don't want to be wrestling here if what it means is fighting a whole bunch of psychopaths. And Heyman looks for a minute, and he says, okay, Steve. Okay. I'll see what I can do. Corino's like, all right, thanks, Paul. And Corino leaves, and Paul's like, oh, I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Move to another room backstage, I guess Tommy Dreamer's locker room. So Tommy says, so RVD, you need to beat me in order to move on to WCW, in order to clear your slate, in order to be on and upward. You can damn well try. And Beulah says, RVD, you can name the time, you can name the place, it won't matter. Because Tommy Dreamer, he is the heart and soul of this company. And no matter what, he's going to try his hardest. And in my opinion, no, not in my opinion, it's a damn well fact. Heart always triumphs over talent when talent doesn't show heart. Tommy Dreamer's like, wait, does that mean you don't think I'm I'm talented, and we cut because we're ECW and we're weird. So Tommy Dreamer telling RVD he can name the place, name the time. Actually, Buell said that, but he's laying down the challenge, letting it be known he's gonna fight Rob Van Dam. So the Dudley Boyz take on the hardcore chair swinging freaks. You gotta love the chair swinging freaks. I still haven't removed sign guy Dudley from Bubba. I'm sorry, Bubba. I'm sorry. Don't get mad. Don't be mad at me, please. Really, this match is some hard hitting shit. They just like not New Japan level stiffness, of course, but it's a lot of big punches from 4 very big men. And so, you know, there's some weapon use, but each team really just hammers away on each other with everything that they have. And really, it shows that the Dudley Boyz are quite better brawlers than the Freaks, and that's what kind of allows them to pick up the win here. I just realized, why the hell doesn't this say beating them with a 3D? Is the 3D not set as a tag finisher? I'm going to have to check for that after this episode. Or, you know what, we'll check for it in this episode. But really, the Freaks are just outclassed by the fact that the Dudleys are better brawlers than them. You know, that when they can't just run out there and access the weapons, it's not going to be great. So Dudley Boyz throw Axel off the ropes, hit him with a massive 3D. Axel taking the pin. I wonder if that has to do with his backstage drug issues in any way. But yeah, the Dudley Boyz picking up victory over a tag team that is that's quite good. Yeah, like I mean they've dummied the Invaders. They dummied 3 men on the last show. So I don't know what that tells you. Fuck's sakes, Axel. So Justin Credible's in the ring with Chastity. Credible says, it doesn't matter what happened last night, or whenever the hell the pay-per-view airs. Leading up to Guilty as Charged, Taz, you beat me down multiple times. I'd suffered weeks of abuse. I wrestled matches after matches during the weeks building up to that show. It wasn't fair. Taz, you cheated. You're nothing but a cheat. And then all of a sudden, Taz comes out. Incredible is like, oh fuck, oh no, oh god, oh no, oh no. And Taz just says, fine, you think I cheated? Heal up. I'll see you in 2 weeks. And leaves. So Taz has seemingly just made a match. Actually, I won't book that in, because I can't book it for 2 weeks from now. But on an episode of Hardcore TV, 2 weeks from now, we're getting Credible versus Taz 2. Sounds good to me. Now we're heading into our main event. Jerry Lynn taking on Chris Candido. You know, Candido attacking Jerry Lynn at Guilty as Charged, the pay-per-view. Beating him down, saying he was taking his opportunities, taking other young talents' opportunities. But yeah, let's head into this match and see how it goes. Damn, that didn't do as well as I wanted it to. Why is that? Oh my god, Candido's not good. Why is Candido not good? Candido's pretty alright, my book. But Jerry Lynn is able to defeat Chris Candido in about 15:34 by submission with a cross arm breaker. So Jerry Lynn's fast-paced technical offense taking on Candido's kind of energetic brawling style with a bit of high-flying in there. God damn it. Okay, there's Discord. I should have shut that off. If it goes off again, I'm just going to, like, I'll cut here. But anyways, Candido is obviously pretty outclassed in terms of grabs. God damn it. Okay, yep, 1 sec. Fuck off. Jesus Christ. You'd be shocked that that's the one time I've actually, like, haven't muted Discord. But anyways, Candido is way more aggressive than usual. He wants to hurt Lynn. So Lynn, in order to win, takes advantage of Candido's increased aggression, kind of similar to what we saw with Carino the night before. So Jerry Lynn easily escapes a sloppy headlock, pushes Candido down into a bridge, if that makes sense. He kind of breaks out of the headlock and then pushes him down into a bridge, kicks his legs out from under him, and quickly locks in the cross arm breaker, causing Candido to tap. So Candido taps out. Jerry Lynn is seemingly the better competitor, just flat out. But if you know Chris Candido and you know the triple threat, you know this isn't over. And I mean that quite literally. As Shane Douglas comes down to the ring, tosses something into Candido. We can't really see what it is. Candido looks fucking pissed that he just got beat. And so, Douglas distracts Lynn for a minute, allowing Chris to jump him. It's a massive blonde bombshell. And then he handcuffs Lynn to the bottom rope and just stomps the fucking shit out of him for like this is a 4-minute angle, if you can picture that. Tossing the thing in the ring, distraction, blonde bombshell, that's maybe like a minute. It's just 3 minutes of Candido just stomping the shit out of Jerry Lynn, yelling at him to end out the show. So yeah, 59C. I think that went pretty good in my book. Probably not my best episode in terms of like actual quality and speaking and stuff like that. I don't know. I felt kind of dead this episode. I don't know why. My bad, I guess. We're going to try to be a little bit more energetic for the next episode. This episode was kind of weird for me because I didn't really know what I totally wanted to do with it. Oh God, what the hell do we have here? God damn it, Axel. I don't know what I want to do here. Can I send him to rehab? Fuck it, let's send him to rehab. Oh no, I can't do that. Let's fine him. Fuck it. That's fine. I don't care, Axel. You're probably gone, to be honest. You do it again. So yeah, everybody's fucking annoyed. He's costing me money. He's costing me money, and he's money that I don't need to be costing. You know what I mean? He's only $500 per show. I think he fucking goes, to be honest. I just don't need that shit on the roster. Which means that there's probably an opportunity for somebody else to come in. Which means Bam Bam now can, or not Bam Bam, Balls can kind of become a singles run type guy, which I'm okay with, because Balls can work a little bit. He's not as good as Rotten, obviously, but I like Balls more. I like Balls more. Yeah, no, you're fucking gone, to be honest. You know what? No, we'll wait for you again, and then we'll fucking fire you. We'll send a fucking message. I gotta come up with the money to fucking pay these guys off, because everybody's fucking pissed. Sabu's pissed because I'm not fucking using him, because I don't have any stories for him right now. Because Sabu, in general, I think is a pretty hard character to write, because he's just fucking crazy. Like, he's not, like, there's no method to the man. He's just fucking crazy. He just does what he feels like. Maybe that's something I could work with, but I don't really know. There's a cat looking at me through a window. I think that's my neighbor's cat. That's weird. What would I want to do? Oh, yeah, I wanted to check out Team 3D stuff. Or the Dudley stuff. Yeah, no, it's not even fucking saved. What the hell? 3D. What the hell? Do none of these teams have tag finishers? I know some of these teams have tag finishers. If you know what the tag team finishers are for some of these teams, leave them down below, actually. That'd be great. Because I can't be arsed to look at all of them. How's our Backstage doing? It's an 84 still. It's not that bad, actually. Everybody, I think, still is doing okay. I think we just lost some positive influences, right? Because it's like Bubba and stuff like that. Is he a positive influence? He probably is, knowing Bubba, actually. Right? Yeah, Bubba's a positive influence. Whatever, I'll pay these guys off screen. We'll get around to it. And if we'll try Axel out again at some point here in the future, and if he's still on the drugs, we'll fire him. He's fucking gone, because I don't need him costing me more money than he needs to, really. And he's not that big a part of the show anyways. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Fuck you, Axel Rotten. I think he's dead in the real world. Whatever. I don't give a fuck, to be honest. Come haunt me, motherfucker. I dare you. Yeah, so this is Silly Tuck, signing out.